Hi, my name is Ogechi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching my videos if you have been, and if you're new here, I think you're going to enjoy what I have to offer. You can check out my other videos. Before I proceed to what I want to talk about in this video today, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and yeah, we can now go to what we're supposed to talk about. So in this video, we're going to talk about AI, and I think I'm wording the topic as is AI stealing the spot or the jobs of artists and other creatives? I'm very interested in this topic because when I was just going around the internet researching, I noticed that it seems to be one of the trends shaping music these days. That's artificial intelligence. So I have come across using it for certain things to make my life better and easier. So I got curious, like, where is this discourse coming from? How are people feeling like AI is stealing or could be able to steal jobs from creatives, mostly artists, because that's where I'm more focused on. And I think I remember how we used to talk about things like computer when we were much younger, and it was a thing of, oh, any company that is now becoming computerized and more modern will get rid of their staff and stuff like that. Truly, it did happen for some companies, but in the end, it turned out these computers were just an amplifier. They were helping human beings make their job easier. It wasn't necessarily invented to eradicate human need or the need for human resources. In the end, I think my own answer would be no. AI is not stealing jobs or stealing the spotlight from artists or other creators, because AI is just AI. Like, it is artificial to me. Maybe in the reality of things, some people have experienced where AI is threatening the position they are in or causing them to earn less because, it steps in to do some jobs where human beings can do them. But I see it from the angle where we use these tools to better our lives. We use these tools to make things easier. Personally, my first-hand experience with AI would be using one app. I can't really remember the name right now, for finding words that rhyme. So I have a brain as a songwriter, and I think I have a gift as a songwriter, but I don't believe that I still will need input of either other people sometimes or other tools, e.g. that app that helped me to find words that rhymed with so many things. And I used it a couple of other times. It was so useful to me. I think that was my first encounter with saying, oh, this app, do this word, give me all the words that rhyme with it. That's something you can do if you Google it, but it's a little bit more direct when an app is just for that thing. So that should be my first encounter with AI. Then another one would be when it got to a point where AI writes a full story. So typically, if you type into any AI powered software right now, or write me a song of a heartbreak, or write me a song of family, they will give you like a few options depending on how many times you type, and it will be a verse, a bridge, a chorus, like literally everything. And it was amazing to me the first time I came across it. I probably didn't show my excitement, but I enjoyed the idea that, oh, I don't have to think it up all myself. You can't use it word for word and not get into trouble, like plagiarism and all of those things, stealing IP, but it helped in that moment when I found it out to get some ideas and make a song I was already writing better. So that's another encounter I've had with AI, and I feel like, if anything, this is just helping me and not necessarily trying to steal my job. In the end of, or no, not, let me not say in the end. The bottom line of it for me would be that I'm still human and AI is still a machine. So people would always connect to people. As much as we watch movies where they're like, oh, this person was a robot's friend, somehow you see how the robots will turn evil or the robots will do what they don't send it. But as a human being, I think I connect more with human beings first. So I believe that that's the leverage we would always have as humans, being able to write a song as a human songwriter and being able to write it as AI. If I sit in the studio with a client and if AI is there, I want to believe that my clients will connect more with me as a person, the way that I am, the way that I'm trying to build myself. I think people will enjoy my sessions of writing than you just type into AI and it brings it out. I don't know, what's the fun in that? If you don't blend the two, I don't see it being magical. Yeah, but maybe that's just my idea. Then another scenario where I've seen AI work, I've not tried this, but it's people using it to mimic the voices of other famous people. I've seen a project that was released powered by AI. They made all the songs through AI and was voiced by AI. It was not a bad idea from the author. I mean, everybody's trying to tap into it. From what I read, it's projected to grow so much more by 2025. How much AI would influence music making and every other thing surrounding. So I see it as nice, but when I listen to those songs, if I'm going to be honest with myself, I could still tell that there's some robotic things inside. I would want to hear like my actual Burna Boy, or if it is Rihanna's voice I listen to, I want to hear the actual Rihanna sing to me, because if she's going to, in the moment at the, let's say we're at the concert, she's going to like infuse something into a song that we already like, it's going to be natural and spontaneous. But I don't see a robot being played on stage and doing a concert for me. So it's another angle of what AI is doing that is good. I don't know if it's hurting other people, like stealing the opportunities for the actual owners of these voices to thrive or be the star in everything, or not, because nobody has carried my voice to use as AI. But I think it's a noble idea, it's smart, but I will never ever get tired of listening to my actual favorite musicians, like listening to them with their real voice. So that's but I mean, it doesn't stop me from mentioning that it's happening. People are using AI voices right now to sing, to talk, to make speeches, to do different things, and it's great. Solves some people's problems, but for me, the bone of contention here is it stealing our jobs? Is it taking the spotlight? I don't think so. Like, I mean, I may have a different view in another 5 years, but for now, from what I can see, instead of AI to be a thief, it's more like it's an aid for me. It's a good tool to just help my work be better. It gives me ideas I probably wouldn't have thought of if I didn't sit and rack my brain. Sometimes I'm like, oh, this word, I used to know this word, but if AI didn't write it in whatever it is I asked, I won't remember it at that time to use for whatever that project would be, or song or whatever. So yeah, that should be pretty much all I want to speak on when it comes to AI. I like it. I understand the idea of what AI does to a good extent, and I can see that it's blazing trails in so many other industries aside the music industry. But for the fact that we would speak, I am interested in more of music. I think in the music industry so far, these are the only experiences I know about AI, and I think it's a lovely idea. I think it's not possible for it to get to the point where AI will steal jobs from artists or creators, or AI would replace. Yeah, because replacing something that you think is invaluable, to me, human nature is just amazing. It's a different thing to be a human being. It's a different thing to be a robot. It's a different thing to be a doll baby, like a toy or a teddy bear. It's different, and the human being species is superior, even up to when you compare it with animals, monkeys. No matter how smart the animal is, I think we're still like the apple of God's eye. Another angle of trying to replace us, or thinking that AI could replace us, is AI going to perform on stage? You make a whole album or a whole track that AI did. How are you going to get whoever's voice was mimicked to go perform? Is it not the person that will still perform? Except maybe the idea for the people producing is just to get a different feel or a perfect version. But human beings are typically imperfect, so I expect you to go on stage, and if you have to clear your throat, clear your throat. I don't expect to hear AI singing from beginning to the end, and I can't see a human being to connect with. People go watch artists because I want to watch my favorite singer or performer live. It gets to points where people are rushing to the stage to touch the hand of the person or their clothes and stuff, depending on how the fan love is like. Am I going to touch AI like that? So I don't know. It's absurd to even be discussing that something that is not real, that you can't touch, will replace the one you can. I don't know. Even when they started making robots, dolls to be companions for people and things like that, I still, in my mind of minds, knew that it won't fill up that void. Human beings are the only one that can match up to each other's energy, because we are the same kind, maybe just different or unique in our persons or personality, but we are the same kind. So I will connect more to a human performer, a human singer, a human writer, a human, whatever else title of creative that you may be. So I don't think that AI can replace us. No, keep trying, but nah, you're gonna need people. You're always going to need people. Look how I am, my voice. Yeah, we're talking, I'll be going. I don't know if it's that robotic, but like there's just something about listening to it. Sweet, sounding a little bit perfect, but I still hear that robot vibe inside. Yeah. So left to me, the answer to this question in the topic is no. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching up to this point if you still are, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.